Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 5301 Southeast Monroe Street here in Milwaukee. We're located at the ADU at the left side of it. Got a 3-inch ABS cleanout as the point of access. This will be the point. This is where I'll insert the camera for the first time around. I'm not sure at what point this ties onto the main house. Here at the main house is just right over here. I do have water running from the main house, so we should see that flow in to the pipe, and we'll get an idea of how much pipe is running out and tying on here. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and here we go. So that right there, what's tying in, or that water, is from the sink that we have running in the ADU. This is a really long run to the street, so I'm going to keep the camera moving quickly, not so I don't lose momentum. Alright, it transitions here to, we're going to call it 3-inch cast iron pipe at 30 feet out. Everything's looking good so far. And then we have another transition here at 33 feet. It's looking like 4-inch concrete. It's definitely concrete pipe. It's hard to see the diameter change. We'll just call it 4-inch concrete. Well, I've just shut the water off in the ADU. I want to let it drain out here for a moment so I have a little bit better look at things. This almost looks like it's terminating at a tank. Because once I drop down to this point here, you can just see where the water's splashing at the bottom. The camera's just going straight into a pool of water here, so it's possible this is a septic system. You can see it's just a pool of water once I drop the camera in. I will contact the homeowner here as they are around to see if they are aware of a tank on property. Alrighty, well, I've just located the camera head right there where it was sitting and just did a marking, but you can see now the water's turned off. This is very obviously a tank. I don't see any tank lid back here in the backyard. I did do a white X marking. It's in the rear backyard, obviously, and that I don't see a lid, but this is worth looking into to see if this is okay to exist this way. I don't know if it needs to be pumped or anything, but the line leading out to it is functioning great. It's in good shape and is working just fine. There's no bellies or roots or anything, so from the ADU to the tank is functioning properly, but I do recommend looking into making sure that tank is okay to have in the ground. It sounds like the main house has a line that goes out to the street, so we're going to move over to that here in just a moment. In case it rains or something like that, here's the clean out. Turning to my right, looking back towards the house. Right next to that lawnmower there is where I located the camera head at the tank, or just before it 90'd and dropped into the tank. So if there's a lid, it should be right in that area somewhere next to the lawnmower. But I did do a paint marking there to make it easier. Alright, we're now up on the rooftop. We got a 3-inch cast iron vent we're going through. This is on the main house. Well, unfortunately, the camera is just not wanting to move hardly at all. Well, I attempted to locate the camera, and then I hopped in the crawl space to figure out where this line is going. And there is a clean out at the rear of the home, but that is abandoned. It looks like that was the clean out that went to the old septic. But looking in the crawl space, they reversed the plumbing. There is no line going to that clean out anymore, but obviously the ADU is still hooked up to it. The line travels up the it hugs right up against the left foundation wall, if you're looking at the front of the house, of course. And poked around for a clean out there, and I cannot find any access point at the front of the home.